Hey Laker Nation, Laker Lou here, bringing you an unfortunate update on a potential free agency target that could have been a game changer for our front court. All right, let's get right to the news that's a bit of a bummer. After trading Anthony Davis and seeing our defensive needs exposed in the playoffs, the Los Angeles Lakers are desperately searching for a new defensive anchor at the center position. One name that's often been linked to the Lakers, and who would be a fantastic fit, is Indiana Pacers big man Myles Turner. He's set to be a free agent for the first time in his career, which is exciting, but the latest update isn't what we wanted to hear. The context is our roster situation. With Luka Doncic here, we need a center who can protect the rim, rebound, and potentially stretch the floor. Our ability to sign a top free agent center is limited because of our salary cap situation. We just don't have a ton of money to throw around compared to other teams. Myles Turner, at 29 years old and in his prime, is arguably the best center option available in what's considered a weaker free agency class this year. He's exactly the type of player we need, a proven rim protector and a capable three-point shooter. The impact of Myles Turner on the Lakers would be immense. This past season, he averaged 15.6 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 1.5 assists, shooting 48.1% from the field and a very solid 39.6% from three. He provides that crucial combination of interior defense and floor spacing. The Lakers have reportedly been interested in trading for Turner for years, so the idea of potentially signing him in free agency was exciting. However, the unfortunate update is that it looks increasingly likely the Pacers will keep him. Analyzing the situation, the Pacers clearly recognize Turner's value, especially in their system. He's the perfect center for their style of play, and they don't really have a replacement for him. Reports suggest that Indiana is likely willing to pay the luxury tax to keep him, seeing him as essential to their continued success and title aspirations. For the Lakers, this means signing him outright in free agency is probably out of the question, because he's going to command more money than we can offer. The only theoretical way to get him would be through a sign and trade, but that's considered extremely unlikely because the Pacers have no reason to help us acquire their key player and would likely just re-sign him themselves. Projecting the consequences, this unfortunate update means the Lakers will likely have to pivot and look elsewhere for their starting center. Free agency options for a player of Turner's caliber seem limited due to our cap constraints and is likely returned to Indiana. This puts even more pressure on the front office to find a solution through trade or perhaps target other, less expensive free agents who can still provide some level of rim protection and rebounding. The search continues, and losing out on a player like Turner in free agency is definitely a setback. What do you think about the news regarding Myles Turner's free agency? Is he the player we needed? Where should the Lakers look for a center now? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on all the Lakers offseason moves, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, Laker Nation, that's the latest on the center search. Stay hopeful, stay loud, and as always, let's go Lakers. Hey Laker Nation, Laker Lou here, diving into the latest buzz about our center search. But this time, we're talking about a potential target that might not be the right fit for our team. All right, let's get right to it. It's no secret that after that tough playoff exit, the Los Angeles Lakers desperately need a starting center. It's the biggest hole on the roster, and it was painfully obvious against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jackson Hayes is a solid backup, but as a starting center for a championship contender, that's not his role. So, the Lakers are definitely exploring options in free agency, and one name that's been mentioned is Brook Lopez. But Laker Nation, hear me out, going after Brook Lopez might be a big mistake. The context is our urgent need for a defensive anchor and rebounder. With Anthony Davis gone, we need someone reliable in the middle. Brook Lopez is still a good player, no doubt. He had a solid season for the Bucks, even increasing his scoring from the year before, averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 1.8 assists per game, shooting 50.9% from the field and 37.3% from three. He can still protect the rim and shoot the three, which is valuable. However, here's the impact and why pursuing him could be the wrong move. Brook Lopez is 37 years old. The Lakers need a long-term solution at center, someone who can grow and be on a similar timeline with Luka Doncic. Signing a 37-year-old, even a good one, feels like a temporary fix, and that's not the right approach for building a sustainable contender. While we're trying to capitalize on the window with LeBron James, we also need to build for the future around Luka. A short-term rental at center doesn't align with that long-term vision. Analyzing the situation, the Lakers need someone who can truly help on the defensive end, providing consistent rim protection and rebounding. While Lopez can do some of that, his age is a major factor. Compare him to someone like Clint Capella, who was mentioned in the article. Capella is in his prime, a great lob threat, an excellent rebounder, and a proven shot blocker. That skill set feels like a much better fit for what the Lakers need right now. Someone who excels at the defensive fundamentals required from a center alongside offensive firepower, like Luka and LeBron. Plus, our limited salary cap space and free agency means we might need to look at trades anyway, which should open up options for younger, better-fitting players. Projecting the consequences, if the Lakers sign Brook Lopez, we might get a year or two of solid play, but we'd still be facing the same center issue again very soon. It doesn't solve the long-term need and might prevent us from acquiring a younger player who could be a cornerstone for years to come. Passing on Lopez, despite his name recognition, allows the front office to explore other avenues, whether through trade or targeting a younger free agent, to find a center who can truly grow with Luka and be a defensive anchor for the next era of Lakers basketball. What do you think, Laker Nation? Is going after Brook Lopez a mistake? Should the Lakers look for a younger center instead? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is a crucial offseason decision. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for all the latest Lakers news, rumors, and analysis. All right, Laker Nation, that's my take on the Lopez buzz. Stay hopeful, stay loud, and as always, let's go Lakers.